Just send it to the party, bro. Pick. Oh,
I don't know what's wrong with kids.
head
Hey,
tap.
do y'all allow y'all kids to bust in the room? Like when they come into your room, they bust like they don't even knock. They just come right in. Oh, God. Bro, I play a trap OTF. What's up, bro? This Wildcat. What's up? OTF, why these niggas scared of me in here, OTF? I said, why them niggas in here scared of me, man?
Oh, my sleep.
So he started a fight and got beat up. He gotta go to sleep with it. He gotta go to sleep with it though. Hey, that should be the worst, cuz. That should be the worst. You gotta wake up in the morning with that shit on your mind. Oh God. Oh man. See, it's different. It's different when y'all play, but like I'm a streamer and shit. So like when it's like a big game and shit, that shit be like feeling sick. They told that nigga get out of the chat. No, where you gotta go to, brother? Big. Turn it off.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football
No,
League brings
Crane
us to
left out like
legendary
that.
Lambeau Field in Green Bay. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on
You ain't no
tap
comp,
between the
bro.
Buffalo Bills and the Green Bay Packers.
You can watch some commentary. You can watch me though, bro.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And off we go from Lambeau. This is taken just shy of the 10. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. First play and a first throw for Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on his heels.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Rodgers. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Kenyon. They find some open field here. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. going to take it in. Touchdown.
All right, where my fucking shit at?
A nice run by him, don't get me wrong, but the blocking up front was a thing of beauty.
I think for an opening drive, how about that for an exclamation point? Just what you said. Good blocking, good vision.
Why every time I play this game, it's nasty. Zoe, this is your room. I hope your bro be a nasty woman, man. For real. Get it together. You get too comfortable.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Well, speed is definitely a calling card if you play cornerback in this league, and he does a terrific job there of hustling in quickly to make the play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing. And that was one heck of an effort to sprint over there and get the man down before he can make anything happen.
Another target for Stephon Diggs, and he brings it in. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now this time, Allen will throw. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nyheim Hines, 35 yards. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. From the 6. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Got Dobbs over the middle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer 1st down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
7-7, our score after one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Rodgers to throw once more. Throw right side, held in by Dobbs. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two are connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory.
Stop.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. Throw complete to Antonio. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain. 13 yards that time and another 1st down. An inside give to Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers. Robert Tonyan, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Packers have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Defense got stuff up. He's doing that fucking Green Bay bullshit. That's tight. Stupid ass going tight.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Hey, chill out. Zoe, chill out, please. Zoe.
And I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he will have a first.
Hey, did I say chill out? All right, y'all better go to sleep.
Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6.
Turn the TV off and lay down. There you go. Turn the TV off and lay down. Both of y'all.
They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Here we go. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On play action, Allen. Isaiah McKenzie hauling it in. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Some think that teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn it into big plays.
Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They'll come up now on second and a yard.
Different about my laptop on the kick.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. What a run there from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here. Maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's second and 7. They'll go again to Jones. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And he's got some space here. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play, because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will finish off this third quarter of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Throwing is Allen on third. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And the Packers will take over possession here up at the 44. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. And he's got room on the move past the 40. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Completes it again to Dobbs. Down inside the 10. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big play that time on the catch and run. 30 yards.
This defense is definitely reeling a little bit now. Back-to-back big plays given up. And you know what's all defenses talk about. How do you limit that? Instead, they got hit by a 1-2 punch.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Packers take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Crosby with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Here's Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. There he goes, left side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. Now Crosby for the point after. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Green Bay, Wisconsin is the spot. Third quarter inside Lambeau. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that is caught. It's Davis. He's got room at the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Tap forward by Allen on the jet sweep. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. Gabriel Davis from 3 yards out. And the Bills have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often.
And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Rodgers now on 1st down. He'll go right back to Tunyon. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to 1st. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. This is caught. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 33 yards. And the Packers have put this one to bed here in the fourth quarter. Crosby connects on the extra point. And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. And again, it's Allen. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. He's got room at the 30, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Touchdown, Bills. Nyheim Hines, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bills are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team. But I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he will step out of bounds. Oh, what a mistake there. And the 2-point try will be unsuccessful. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Rodgers looking to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And the Bills come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. And this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Green It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Buffalo Bills.